comic books from my grandmother. And she'd take me down to the corner store and we'd buy a little Batman comic. And I remember being influenced by those comics and reading them at night in my room. So I remember being fascinated by the world of these comic books. And that's when I first started drawing. And I wanted to be a painter. I was, again, taken by the story of Vincent van Gogh. So I said, that's what I wanted to do in life, be a painter. But then when I graduated, I also realized that it was going to be a tough way to make a living. And I felt a desire to explore some other areas. And that's when I connected with someone who was a commercial artist at the time. And that's probably where I learned most of the things that I use today, you know. Being a fine artist and trying to survive in the commercial art field, you know, it takes some discipline. You're selling things, you're marketing things. There are limitations, let's say, but it's exciting in a way because you see results. So every day I come to work and I never know what I'm going to be asked to do. A few years ago, I was honored to be invited to create some stamp designs for Canada Post. Two of the ones that I submitted for 2 different years were accepted. I came up with my design and I'd written the word Canada with an exclamation point. But I felt that since we were talking about a celebration, it was just a perfect way to punctuate the word Canada. And apparently it was the first time and only time it's ever been done in Canadian postal history. I participated in a Blues Fest art show here in Ottawa and was asked to do some work on the band Rush, Canadian icon of the band. And that piece was purchased by the Canadian Museum of Civilization and now hangs in their collection. I saw the change, the revolution that took place when the computer came in and digital design happened and Photoshop and all this stuff. But I still try to keep a connection with that handwork. And I know everyone works in different ways, but I try to always start with a sketch and a notebook and a pencil and an eraser, and sometimes I'll scan it and continue it on. Like most stuff has to be done digitally now, but I see less and less of that happening now, and it's kind of sad to see that loss of the craft, you know, of people using old school techniques and drawing and things like that. Zeke was a name that some people gave to me. It was my alter ego, my other artist self. And so my Zeke street art basically consisted of artwork I would do in my basement and then post around town, leave on hooks and nails and anything I could hang something on. I would leave these art gifts, I'd call them. I didn't want to destroy anything or violate anyone's personal property, so I had my own Zeke way of doing it.